Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the process for creating this tattoo style portrait, so let's get started. So today's video is going to be really light on the talking. I think I'm just going to give a brief explanation of what you're seeing in the video and then just let you enjoy watching the process. I also am trying something a little bit different with the video layout in showing, because the screen recording for Procreate doesn't take up the whole aspect ratio of the video, because it records, well, I usually draw and it records in a portrait style layout, and then of course videos are in like a landscape style layout, so I have a little bit of room to play with, and I usually just fill that with like a background so it's not just like black emptiness. But I decided to fill that space with something that might be a little bit useful. And I am showing the equipment that I'm using, which is like the actual hardware, the iPad and the pencil, and the brushes that I'm using as well. So for this piece I used the peppermint brush for sketching, and that is both for the colored portion of the sketch where I'm figuring out the layout and what's going to lay on top of what, as well as the darker sketch with the graphite color. And then I used syrup for the ink. For the painting or the color, I actually used two different brushes, and both of those are from paid sets that I have purchased. I will link those in the description box below. And this piece, I did want it to be very sort of a tattoo style. I wanted it to be graphic and very heavy on the line work, and I wanted it to be simple as far as the coloring. So that's why I used mainly flat colors and only used two different brushes for the coloring. I also have talked about this technique before, but just to clarify, for the sketching portion of the picture, the reason that it's done in all different colors is because when I'm doing a painting that has a bunch of different parts to it, like it has a subject, it has various different embellishments, in this case those are the flowers, she has big hair that has a bunch of things going on. In order to keep all of that straight in my brain and remember like what is behind an element or what's sitting on top of other elements, I will do each element in a different color on a different layer. So the main portrait, like the body, will be in one color, then the hair might be in a different color, then like the flowers or whatever else is in the hair or on top of the figure will be in a different color. Those are all on their own layers. Then when I'm happy with the layout and the composition in general, I will merge all of the layers, and then I will lower the saturation to 0 so that it's just a gray color, and then I will of course do the refined sketch with the just graphite color. So that's why you're seeing this sketch in different colors. And as I mentioned, I am going to keep the voiced part of this video very short, so I'm going to end it here. And just as a reminder, next week's video will be this month's master study, and it will be of Muka. So if you are following along with the master studies, please feel free to choose whichever picture you would like to from Muka to do a master study on. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you.